Good morning, children. Welcome to Kinterval is knowledge interval. In today's session, high order thinking, number skill, we are going to see rounding off of 10 and hundreds. So let's start. To understand the concept of rounding off 10 and hundreds and thousand and so on, we must understand the placing of the digits first. Here the number is given 83,254. Start from your right hand side and move towards your left hand side and remember the placing. The first placing is ones, then tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, which is written as O, T, H, TH and TTH. Start from your right hand side and move towards the left hand side over here. Okay, so we'll go ahead. To rounding off of any number like tens and hundreds, we have to follow two rules. The first rule is that rounding off of a 10 which has a two digits, and in a red color it is showing the placing very clearly over here, and rounding off of 100 the placing is a third from ones, it is shown in a red color over here very clearly. So the first rule to be followed is the placing which is needed to be rounding off, from that go to the right hand side and that all the digits will become 0 first. Since in a tens we have a 2 placing only, so we have a ones only on the right hand side of a tens. So that ones placing will become 0 first. And the second rule we are going to follow is that same digit which we are making it 0, that digit is less than 5 or more than 5. If it is less than 5, we are not going to change anything into that and we are going to write down this number as it is over here. And if it is more than 5, then we are going to add 1 on this and we will add and make the plus over here and we'll write that number over here. Clear? And since we have here two digits towards the right hand side, from the placing we are going to rounding it off. So we will make ones and tens both 0 and we will make the changes over here. If it is less than 50, we are not going to make any change on that. We will write that number as it is, or if it is more than 50, then we are going to add 1 to the 100 place and we'll write the number. Clear? So here we will start. The number, maybe they can give you 2-digit number or till 4-digit number. Here 3-digit number also one is here, and one will be the tricky one will be when we have a 9 on a placing which we are going to rounding off. That will be little bit tricky. We'll go and see when as we go ahead. So first we'll start with this 4-digit number 1576 they have given. So since we have a 1 digit over here in a nearest 10 on the right hand side, so we'll make that first 0. Since it is more than 5, we are going to add 1 to the tens place which is holding 7 number over here, which becomes 8, and left hand side all the numbers will not get affected. We are going to write down that same as it is. The left hand side number will not get affected, right hand side will become 0, and we will check the right hand side digits in a group or in a single one, whether it is more than 5 or less than 5. If it is less than 5, we will not make any changes, and if it is more than 5, we will add 1 into the placing. I hope it is clear. Now we will see the next number 1398. So we are going to do the nearest of 10. So we have a ones place only here. We'll make it 0. Since 8 is more than 5, we will make plus 1. Now I told you before that when you have a 9 number standing on the placing where we are going to do the rounding off, there will be a little twist, because when you add 9 plus 1, that becomes 10 and you get a 2-digit number over here. So that will not affect into this one. This will become again 0. The 0 which is in a 10 you are going to write down on that place, and you are going to add 1 into the 100 place, which will be 4. 3 plus 1, 4, and that will affect on the 100 placing and not on the tens places, though you are doing the rounding off of a tens. Clear, children? When we have a 9 over there, 9 plus 1 becomes 10, and that will affect to the left hand side placing and not that same placing over here. I hope this concept is clear. Now next one is 52. So 52, we will make a 2 as a 0, and since 2 is less than 5, we will not make any changes into this 5 and we will write down as it is. Now we'll see the concept how it works. What we are learning right now is a high order thinking and to do it in a shortcut way. Now I'll teach you the logic why it is like that. 52 is lying between 50 and 60 since we are doing nearest to 10, in between which tens 52 falls, that we need to find out first. So it falls into 50 and 60. Now 52 is just 2 steps away from a 50 but 8 steps away from 60. So this distance is more, so it is far away from 60 and it is near to the 50. This is the logic actually it runs behind the rounding off. And here this one 1576, if we see, so that number lies between 1570 to 1580, correct, where 1576 is just a 4 step away from 1580 and 6 step away from 1570. So 1580 is near to the tens. That is why we have taken 1580. This is the logic to find out the rounding off, but we are learning shortcut by following the two rules only. Clear, children? So we will do the 87 now. The next one, we are doing nearest to 10. So 7 is a one place, will become 0. And since 7 is more than 5, we will add one more to the 8 and it will become 90. 87 falls down between two tens is 80 and 90, which 87 is 3 steps away from 90 and 7 steps away from 80, so it is a 90. Now here there is a twist again. When we have a 99 here, we will have to open the one placing over here which is 100. How we are going to see now? One's place is a 9 and we'll make it 0. Since the 9 is more than 5, we are going to add one more on the tens placing which is holding 9 over here. So 9 plus 1 becomes 10. So we are going to write down 10 over here and we have to open the placing for the 100. And don't get scared to make the placing of 100 over here. Clear? I hope you understand this twist. Now the last one over here is 367. Make the ones placing 0. Since ones placing holding 7 more than 5, so we are going to add 1 into this. 6 plus 1 7 and here it goes 3 as it is. Left hand side numbers will not get affected over here. I hope this concept is clear. Now we'll do for rounding for the 100. The first one is 17,546. In rounding of 100, we have a 2 digit on the right hand side from the 100 place, which is ones and tens. So we are going to make 2 zeros, or you can remember in 100 you have a 2 zeros. So first make that 2 zeros over here. 46 is less than 50, so we will not make any changes in this 5 and that will become 5, and left hand side we have a 17 which is not going to get affected. So the answer is 17,500. Here we have a 12,098. First make the ones and tens 0. Since 98 is more than 5, we will add one more here and that will become 1, and left hand side is 12. That is not going to get affected. So answer will be 12,100. Here we have a 3 digit number, not a 5 digit number. So 52, we'll make a 52 as a 0, and since 52 is more than 50, the 2 will become 3 by adding 1 into it. So the answer will be 300. Here it is 867. Make 2 zeros, ones and tens, and 67 is more than 50. We are going to add one more into this and that becomes 900. Here the twist again like this 99, you have to open one placing over 1000 over here because 99 is more than 50. We are going to add 1 into this 9 and that becomes 10. So we are going to make first 2 zeros over here for the ones placing and tens placing, and 9 will become 10, and we are going to open a place for the 1000 over here. So number will become 1000. This is the new placing. You have to open it from your side and you have to finish this sum. Understood? I hope the concept is very clear into this one. The last one is 3,467. So this one will become 0 and 0. 4 plus 1 becomes 5 and the rounding is 3,500 over here. I hope this concept is clear. Have a good day. Bye-bye.